Okay, we're at the top of the hour. We first want to say thank you all for attending this business session for the Get On Board business presentations. It's been a great week so far. Opportunities to hear from many of the CREATE partners, both public and private sector, with regards to many of the railroad opportunities. In addition to that, hearing from many of the elected officials who've been, instrumental in supporting the project as it's moved forward, the overall CREATE program, rather, as it's moved forward. And yesterday we had an opportunity to gain some great insight from some of the current DBE contractors in the program. We hope that in these sessions you take away you take away some great information from many of the businesses who are going to be presenting, and also hopefully spark some new partnerships with many of the projects that are going to be moving forward with the CREATE program. Next slide. Just like this session, all of the sessions for Get On Board are being recorded. So if you do miss any portion of a session, don't worry about it. They'll be posted by May 7th, so by next Friday. All of these sessions will be posted, so you'll be able to go back, review any of the information, and pull any of the information, including contact information, as well as these being posted. All of the businesses today, as well as all of the attendees throughout the entire CREATE program, contact information will be posted to both the CREATE and the 75th Street CIP websites, and sent out with a link for all of the attendees, just so you're able to quickly access it. So if you've heard from any of the firms today, or any of the other firms that you've been looking to work with, trying to get a contact for, this will be a great opportunity. We do ask that all of the attendees please stay muted with your cameras off until it's your turn to speak. With regards to Q&A, at the bottom of the screen, there is a Q&A feature. We won't be opening up the mics to everyone, so please type into the Q&A, type into the chat any of the questions you do have with regards to any of the businesses, whether it's something specific about one of the firms, or if it's a little more broad. And we'll be moderating those, and we'll be getting all the questions answered at the end of the session. Next slide, please. Okay, so right now this session will be running through 11:30, and then this afternoon we'll have another set of great businesses. Some are current CREATE contractors, others are potential and hopefully future CREATE contractors. We'll be hearing from Representative Newman this afternoon from 2 to 3:30. We'll be hearing from Representative Newman. She'll be giving some welcoming remarks. And then we'll be hearing from 5 more businesses this afternoon. And then on Thursday, tomorrow morning, from again 10 to 11:30, we'll be hearing from another set of businesses. Again, some current contractors, others, hopefully future contractors, and then we'll have some closing remarks from the Illinois DOT. Okay. Again, thank you all very, very much so for attending. And with that, I will turn things over to SE3.
Thank you, Keith. First, I guess I'm the first one out the box. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. We are very happy to be here. We are SE3. My name is Rafael Herrera. I am Vice President of Business Development, as well as I run our CM group. So I'd like to just give you a brief overview of SE3. Our motto is bringing infrastructure projects to life. Next slide, please. So a little bit about our company. We are a 16-year-old engineering and construction management firm founded in 2004 by Vernal Stewart. Our company staff count is approximately 80 at this point, and we are continually growing. We have 20 registered PEs, traffic engineer on staff, 1 registered structural engineer, and a staff of 4 structural engineers, certified floodplain manager, an electrical engineer who has 10 years of experience in lighting, ITS, closed circuit TV, DMS, and fiber hubs. Our CM group, which is approximately 10, is entirely in our Lisle office, and we have everything you need to run a project: REs, doc tech, materials coordinator, and of course inspectors. We are in different states across the country, with offices in Illinois, Texas, Colorado, Kansas, and Missouri. And we are a DBE enterprise firm in the state of Illinois through Metra, as well as Indiana, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, North Dakota, Ohio, and Texas. And our goal is to also become an MBE firm once we achieve majority staff here in our Illinois office. Next slide, please. So our pre-quals with IDOT, we have 12 pre-qual categories, among them highways, simple structures, traffic, and drainage. I won't go through them all. Next slide, please. And here's a list of our major clients here in Illinois. We've worked with CTA. We've doing program management support. Illinois Tollway, which is probably our biggest client at the moment. We've provided master plan, feasibility studies, design section engineering, construction management, general engineering consultant. One of our big projects, the Mile Long Bridge project, we've done a ton of coordination with the CN Railroad, with BNSF Railroad. For IDOT, we've done a lot of program management work, intersection design studies, traffic studies, signal design, highway and bridge design. We've worked with recently BNSF on the CREATE EW2 project. We are a sub to Benesch, providing bridge inspection. And we also have done work as a prime for BNSF. This project was Rock Hill Parkway in Frisco, Texas. This was back in 2016. Our team provided CM services for the construction of a bridge overpass. We monitored all the rail traffic, coordinated installation of the beams across the BNSF tracks, ensuring railway safety. Next slide, please. So how can we assist? As I mentioned, we can provide construction management services, inspection, documentation, design reviews, site design, parking lot design, grading, utility, coordination, relocation, design, stormwater analysis, hydraulics and hydrology, geometric roadway design, pavement marking, signage, maintenance of traffic, traffic signal design, traffic analysis, and safety, roadside safety. Next slide, please. So how can you assist us? Mentoring, we discussed this, and we would love mentoring opportunities to strengthen our firm resume with railroads, with CREATE. Opportunities for us we would love to expand into railroad design, expand our pre-qual in that category, and give us an opportunity to showcase our current capabilities. Our goal with CREATE and Metra is not just to become your DBE partner, but to become a valuable asset to your team. Thank you very much.
All right, cool. Thank you very much, Rafael. Now we will go to Ali with Empire Construction.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lubna Khan, and I will be presenting on behalf of Empire Construction Company. First and foremost, I would like to take this opportunity and thank CDOT, IDOT, Cook County Department of Transportation, U.S. Department of Transportation for creating this opportunity of Get On Board and create programs for minority, women, DBE firms and design build. My name is Lubna Khan, and I'm the owner of Empire Construction Company. A little bit about us. Empire is a woman-owned Asian American minority company. We're signatory with Local 1, Local 13, and we are Section 3 certified business. Empire Construction Company currently was established, Empire Construction was established on the foundation of honesty, discipline, loyalty, and really our quality of work. With my team today, we serve some of the top general contractors, local and federal government, and private sectors. Next slide, please. Services. Empire began its foundation by providing services of trade and outgrew our capability to construction management, general contracting, and design build. Next slide, please. Empire Construction Company currently holds certification and licenses through City of Chicago. We have our general contracting license with City of Chicago, and we currently hold our MBE certification through City of Chicago, CMS, Chicago MSDC, MWRD. You can also find our capability statement on our website at empire-construct.com. Empire has successfully completed 76 projects. We have also worked 490,000 hours, and 90% of our projects have came from our return clients. Next slide, please. These are some of the highlighted projects that we have delivered: aviation, senior living, education, commercial, family residence, multi-unit residence. Last but not least, this kind of finishes up our presentation for today. But before I leave you guys, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Keith for giving us this opportunity to present and inform municipalities and leading general contractors and design firm of our presence and existence here in Chicagoland area. I'm here today because I'm seeking an opportunity to joint venture and mentor protege with larger firms and to provide our services to local municipalities. I'm also here today because I want to create working opportunities to our forces and local residents, because we are here today to build empires. Thank you everyone for your time.
Awesome. Thank you very much to Empire. Now we will turn it over to CCC, Comprehensive Construction Consulting. I believe that is Angela.
There we go. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us here this morning. My name is Angela Boyle, and on behalf of Comprehensive Construction Consulting, thank you for this opportunity to share this information with you about CCC. Next slide, please. Comprehensive Construction Consulting is an African-American owned construction consulting firm founded in 2007. From humble beginnings, CCC has grown from a 3-person firm to an operation with a staff of more than 30 professionals delivering planning and construction consulting services. CCC has consistently delivered high-quality construction consulting services on a range of building, utility, and transportation projects from concept to closeout. We focus on delivering value in all phases of the project lifecycle by controlling cost, time, quality, and scope to ensure the on-time, on-budget, successful completion of projects. We are a certified DBE and MBE with the City of Chicago and Cook County. We are pre-qualified in construction management with the Capital Development Board in Cook County, and we are also IDOT pre-qualified for construction inspection and LEED AP certified for new construction. We have worked for agencies including CTA, IDOT, Illinois Tollway, PACE, the Public Building Commission, and CPS, among others. Next slide, please. This slide lists our core services, which include claims management, construction inspection, construction management, constructability review, cost estimating, design review, facilities assessment, owner's representation, phase 1 and phase 3, project controls, project scheduling, public communications and outreach, and risk assessment. Next slide, please. Here are some of our recent or ongoing rail experience. We have performed all of these projects in the sub-consultant role, with larger primes taking the lead on these projects. The Metro 71st and South Shore Station reconstruction was a construction management project that included special track installation. The CTA 95th and Dan Ryan terminal renovation was a construction oversight project that included special track installation and train control. The CTA Wilson Avenue Station reconstruction was a construction oversight project that included special track installation and train control. The CTA Red Purple Modernization Advanced Utility Relocation was a utility coordination and construction oversight project that included relocation and coordination of major utility lines. The CTA Track Improvements Green Line, Lake Line, and South Main Line was a construction oversight project that involved rail reconstruction on a steel elevated structure. CTA Job Order Contracting Program, a construction oversight project that included elevated rail line reconstruction work. The CTA Task Order Construction Management for Adjacent Construction is a construction oversight project that will be starting in the second quarter of 2021, as well as the CTA Task Order Non-Revenue Station Reconstruction, which is the construction oversight of a design build project to replace an old CTA repair facility, which will also be starting in the second quarter of 2021. Next slide, please. Thank you again for your time and attention. Here's some helpful contact information in the event that you would like more information. We have the contact information for Paul King, who is our business development principal, John Bolden, our Chief Technical Officer, as well as myself, Angela Boyle, the Marketing Coordinator for CCC. Thank you so much, and we appreciate the opportunity to work with you on upcoming CREATE projects.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Angela. We appreciate that. Next, we will turn it over to Kazina Henderson.
Good morning, all. And thank you for the opportunity to present today. My name is Kazina Henderson, and I'm representing my company, Kazina Consulting Services, Inc., also known as KCS, Inc. KCS, Inc. specializes in two areas. One, we specialize in City of Chicago certified payroll, and the other specialty area is certifications with the City of Chicago and also the state for certifications in MBE, WBE, DBE, and also BEP. Our goal is to assist, develop, and new general contractors with the opportunity to save money as they grow their businesses. Our companies, these companies, or shall I say the subcontractors, can benefit from our company by allowing our professional services team to become the team that they need to work with to get paid. Everyone knows that the bottom line is when you work with city and, well, shall I say city and government entities, there are certain compliances that must be in place in order for you to get paid. One of those main compliances are LCP, well, shall I say certified payroll. And my company does certified payroll within the, shall I say, we do certified payroll with the expertise of being able to do online services through LCP Tracker, the Illinois Department of Labor form, which is a WH-347, and also for some subcontractors who are considered second and third tier subs, there's an Excel electronic form in which you can provide to your general contractor should they be willing to submit your certified payroll for you. Now, that's not done all the time, but in some cases that can be possible. Participating in community events is my goal, or shall I say being able to provide services and also have the community participate in some of these services that will be needed. I am interested in participating in this project so that I would have access to your subcontractors to see if these services would be useful to them. I know that my services particularly may not fall underneath what the types of services that are listed, but I'm quite sure that subcontractors would definitely be able to benefit from our services when it comes to being in compliance and getting paid. That is something that KCS Inc. can definitely get done and take care of for your company. And one of the last things I'd like to mention is that the greatest benefit is, and prior to COVID-19, the greatest benefit is this is an online service, so there is no overhead. So for those companies that are just getting started and don't necessarily have the funding available to hire departments or teams of people to get the job done, that's where KCS Inc. services comes in. I would like to finish up by saying thank you. And again, I appreciate the opportunity to possibly be able to work with you all, Create Team, in addition to your potential subcontractors that you will be hiring on board. Thank you again and have a great day, all. I would like to turn it over to Brian with EXP next.
Thanks, Casina. Good morning, I'm Brian Umbright, Vice President of Transportation for EXP, and I lead our U.S. Central Transportation practice. I've been with EXP for 6 years and have spent more than 25 years in the Chicagoland infrastructure marketplace, helping manage and deliver multimodal transportation projects. I've included my contact information for ease in follow-up in the future. Next slide. EXP is a North American full-service consulting firm that provides architecture, engineering, design, and consulting services to the world's built and natural environments. We have a workforce of more than 3,500 staff in 90 offices. More importantly, EXP is operationally headquartered in Chicago, where we have over 250 employees. EXP provides a wide range of services, but specific to rail, we have expertise in bridges and structures, rail and track design, RTC modeling, operations analysis, surveying, environmental permitting, and we deliver projects in planning, design, and construction management. Next slide. While 2020 proved to be a challenging year, EXP was able to successfully continue project delivery. We continued design work on the CTA's $2.1 billion RPM design build project, which should reach a significant milestone this fall with the opening of the Belmont flyover tracks. We designed portions of the $1 billion 12-mile light rail project in suburban Toronto, known as Hugh LRT, which involves reconstruction of a major 6-lane arterial roadway to accommodate light rail transit system in the median. EXP was also successful in securing the lead design role and helping win a $3.4 billion design build contract for advanced tunnel work on the 5.5-mile underground subway extension in Toronto known as the Eglinton Crossing Extension. While this work was transit focused, it is evidence of EXP's ability to deliver complex projects in urban environments. These projects were also delivered by key staff from our Chicago office. Next slide, please. What is clear to me from listening these last few days is that you need great people to deliver great projects. While I don't have time to highlight all the great staff at EXP, I wanted to point out some of our recent new additions to EXP that have helped solidify our Chicago rail credentials. John Flint is a 40-year railroad veteran and was integral in the development of Brightline, Florida's first inner-city high-speed rail corridor from Orlando to Miami. Peter Winschmidt is a former Class I railroader and an expert in RTC modeling and analyzing railroad operations. Rail bridge engineer Nate Morris, who spent 25 years in the industry, was most recently Metra's Director of Civil and Structural Design. EXP is building a world-class railroad expertise and looking to leverage that expertise for the CREATE partners. Next slide. It should be noted that EXP's Chicago practice started as an MBE firm in 1959. It is through this heritage that we are committed to fostering opportunities for diverse and minority-owned firms within our project delivery teams. We work with a wide variety of firms, but in general, we look for firms that share a similar philosophy to ours: a client-focused mentality, a strong desire to do quality work, and an entrepreneurial spirit that drives innovation. EXP is also aware of the workforce development issues within the engineering and architecture, especially developing talent from underserved communities. That is why we have partnered with Lindblom Academy in Chicago to mentor high school age students that have an aptitude for STEM and show them the benefits of a career in architecture or engineering. In addition to working with diverse partner firms, EXP has a long history of diversity within our own workforce. Currently, EXP is comprised of 22% minorities and 22% female employees. Recognizing the importance of diversity within our company, in 2020, EXP established a Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. This corporate position will initially focus on education training and provide a voice for employees to share concerns, ideas, and areas of common interest. I want to thank the CREATE partners for the opportunity to present this morning, and now I will turn it back over to Christy.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brian, and to all of our presenters for sharing information about your firms and the work you do and the work you're looking to do. It is amazing how many folks in the Chicagoland area are working on rail and transit projects. That was really interesting to see everyone's kind of unique sliver of what they're working on in the region. So as a reminder to those folks who are listening to this conversation right now, if you do have questions or things you'd like us to talk about with the panelists, please submit your question or comment in the Q&A, and my team will work on compiling those and responding to those. One question we have so far is about contact information. Contact information for this presentation will be posted on the createprogram.org website. So in addition to that, every one of the panels from the past week will be the recordings as well as the PDF of the presentations will be on the website. Additionally, we'll have a list of the different firms that attended this Get On Board event so you can more easily track who's been there. So definitely the contact information will be shared on the CREATE program website by May 7th, which is going to be next Friday. One thing I'd also like to flag is that in case you don't have any questions right now, or your questions are perhaps a little more specific, feel free to send us an email at info@createprogram.org, and we'll be going through those and responding to questions that we receive throughout this week, or even after this week. You can always reach us at that email address. I don't see any more questions right now. Let's see, I guess, are there any panelists who want to add anything additional to what they presented so far? No pressure to do so. Okay. This is interesting. I think then if there are no additional questions, here we go. They're coming in slowly. It's like a pledge drive for a PBS. They're coming in. Okay, so same question about contact information. Again, that will be shared through the website after this by Friday of next week. So that will be shared for everyone to get that information that way. Okay, I think if we have any more questions, give some folks some time to provide some more questions. And just as a reminder, we'll be having a similar formatted session this afternoon at 2 p.m. where U.S. Congresswoman Maureen Newman will be joining us to give some welcoming remarks, and we'll also have another session tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And so it's going to be the same format in these sessions, just different businesses presenting. So one question that we have is, just kind of a great question for maybe some panelists to respond to is, how long did it take you to get established as a DBE firm? And just, perhaps if you have any recommendations to others about how they got established, that'd be interesting to hear from some of our panelists if they have anything to share about that. Feel free if you'd like to unmute yourself and to respond to your experience about how long it took you to become certified as a DBE. Thanks, Angela.
Hi. So in my previous life, I worked for the Illinois Tollway. I was there for 6 or 7 years, and I worked in the diversity department. And I will say that the diversity department at the Illinois Tollway, as well as the other agencies, but I'm most familiar with the Illinois Tollway, they have something called the Illinois Tollway Technical Assistance Program. It's free assistance in a variety of business areas, but one of those areas is certification and pre-qualification. They have experts on deck ready to help you with your application process, which can be very tedious. They have a lot of experience. So I would definitely go to the Illinois Tollway website and check that out. They also do a weekly Monday session. They were calling it the summer sessions or spring sessions last year. They started it when COVID started. I think they've renamed it, but anyhow, every Monday at 3 o'clock, there is a free online session that will provide similar information.
Great. And just to kind of follow up on what Angela said, we did have our session yesterday morning that was with the public agencies. So if folks want more information about how to become certified as a DBE or about that process, you can definitely learn more about that through watching that recording of that session. One question we just received through the chat is, what are their union affiliations? So I guess could any of our presenters talk to your union affiliation if you have any? Perhaps that question is better for more construction-minded organizations, and we don't necessarily have that on this panel.
Hi, Christy. So the question regarding the union affiliation, we are a general contracting company and we do self-perform some of the trade work, and we are, union company, and we are union with Local 1 and Local 13, which is labor and carpenters. And a little bit more specification on that question. What do they mean by union affiliation?
So I guess to the person who asked that question in the Q&A, please feel free if you'd like to elaborate on your question, and we'll be happy to answer it in more depth.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. So I guess maybe perhaps a clarification question is, what does it mean to be affiliated with a union, just more generally? Lubna, I don't know if you can perhaps speak to that.
Yes. So working in the city of Chicago, when I started this company, Empire Construction, in my previous years, I was not a union company, but coming to city of Chicago, it has opened a lot of doors for us being a union, and majority of the contracts that goes with the city is union-based contracts. Working with different municipalities also are union-based contracts. So for me, it's very important, and it has changed the dynamics of my company being union. So whoever who is working in the city or want to work in the city with different municipalities, my recommendation is go get certified with these union companies, sign up with these union companies. They are great help for me. They have been great help for my company to get more projects and being in more different municipalities. So I hope that answers their question. And if they have any questions regarding that, feel free to reach me, and I can direct them to these unions that I have been working with and their representatives, and hopefully they can answer and help them in this matter.
Great, thank you so much. That was really helpful.
Thanks.
Let's see here. So I don't see any more questions at this time in the chat. Again, as a reminder, all of our presenters' contact information will be posted to the CREATE website by next Friday. So definitely write down the information, or write down the firms you're interested in, do some Googling, do some researching, and if you're unable to find contact information, we'll definitely present it with you by next Friday. One thing we just got in our Q&A just to mention is that IDOT also offers a How to Get DBE Certified workshop, a technical assistance program. And so Pam Simon, who presented yesterday with the public agencies panel, is a great person to talk to if you want to learn more about those kind of programs. Okay, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. As a reminder, the CREATE website is a great repository of information. You can reach us at info@createprogram.org. And we also encourage you to follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. We look forward to seeing you at this afternoon's panel as well as tomorrow morning's panel as well. So thank you very much and have a great rest of your day.